Mana in October. Inland, the pans and Rupanian geese are dry, and fodder in short supply, forcing the Zambezi Valley's wildlife north to the river and Mana pools. The big herds of buffalo have finally reappeared at Mana, and will stay here until the rains begin. Eland have also reappeared. No one's quite sure what drives their movements, as they are less dependent on water than many species. It's probably got to do with food supplies, and they regularly return to Mana during the dry season. We see a lot more of the kudu as well, and especially of the males, who have reformed their bachelor groups after the recent rut. There are idyllic scenes like this one on the Mana River, where these grasslands are crowded with zebra, impala and waterbuck. It's all very spectacular for tourists and photographers, but the realities of life are harsh and unforgiving for wildlife at this time of year. Even at Mana, many of those quiet pools we visited in April are nothing but a memory now. And this is forcing vulnerable animals to drink in dangerously exposed locations, with crocodiles presenting an added risk. Meanwhile, the big predators are never very far away. Oases of green, like the one we saw on the Mana River, are the exception. Animals may become weak through lack of food and sheer heat exhaustion. Much of Mana is a grazed-out desert, often swept by scorching summer winds and dust storms. Desperate grazers have no choice but to use unpalatable grasses like this vetiveria. Elephant cows and calves can have a particularly hard time of it, and every year around this time we see a number of tragic little deaths at Mana pools. Sometimes the big bulls like V, who can reach the winter thorn and sausage tree browse lines, actually leave a share for the cows and calves. One just mustn't make assumptions, though. Like all elephant females, this young mother is obviously very concerned about her baby's well-being. But happily he's just been taking a nap as the day grows hot. But mostly at this time of year the real winners are the predators and the scavengers. But now it's time to lighten the mood. Look at another great survivor who chose to spend some of his time with us and who knew exactly where the best grass could be found. Did a bit of cutting here because at this point he actually chose to go to sleep for about 5 minutes, with his tusks resting on the sides of the gully. Mana's wise and gentle old patriarchs have survived drought and flood, the bitter cold of winter nights, and the searing heat of summer days. Not only have they survived humankind as well, in this tiny but magical corner of the world, they have also learnt to trust us. Finally, we spent a little time with Dim Jim, a lion who we've known since he was a youngster, and who, though an amiable and lovable soul, is widely felt to be a few sandwiches short of a picnic and just isn't king of the jungle material. In fact, he's the only lion you've ever heard whimper. He's a big boy now, but still lives with his mum and young stepbrothers, and thinks trees are for hugging, not for claw sharpening. Never mind, we love him dearly, as we love Mana, and leave with one thought. May it rain soon, and in abundance.